Yo, what's good? What's good? Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ty Boogie, man. Hey, man, we back in the building. Yo, look, today, first of all, let me just say we back on the boogie down, all right? It's the boogie down, all right? I don't know if you want to call it a podcast. You want to call it a podcast, call it a podcast. And I mean, it's whatever I want it to be. It's Ty Boogie TV. You heard? But look, today, we got a good little reaction. It's another one of the grilling episodes. I see y'all really like the grilling episodes, so I'm trying to bring more of them to the channel. This one was highly requested, so I just figured we gonna do a breakdown of whatever we about to experience. This dude named Castillo. I had 16 things on the go at once. I tried to do the accent, but it didn't happen right. You feel me? So I just gave up. But anyways, we ain't waste too much time. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, turn on my post notification. Out of everything I just said, please turn that like button. Please hit that like button. It really helps out the follower. The YouTuber. All right. Also, download my fitness link, my fitness app or whatever. It's in the link in the description below. I don't know why I can't talk right now. I just got off a flight, so your boy is like really just, I'm out of it. I'm really tired, and I gotta go to work tomorrow. But hey, man, let's get into this, man.
So back in the day, yeah, let's say I've seen like a few things, I had a few things on rotation, yeah. What I do, I see one in the morning, yeah. So like, let's say not in the morning, like 12 o'clock, lunchtime, yeah. She come through, yeah. Then she go home around 5 o'clock. I got my next thing. 5 o'clock one would leave around 9, yeah. And then I get my next thing come through around 12.
No, you're actually disgusting.
Around 12, yeah. And then in the morning, I'd say like, yo, babes, I got to go work. Them times I don't even have a fucking job, bruv.
DMs, dating apps, I don't have time for that. I don't believe you should kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. I believe in grilling them. I'm going to be going on a series of dates to find who can really wow me. This is grilling.
This is grilling.
Big man thing here is Castillo, bruv, aka the sniper, aka the main event, bruv. Big man thing here, I've seen a few people in the comments asking for me to come, bruv. So man's come through, bruv, you get me? I'm gonna be grilling her. She ain't gonna be grilling me, you get me?
Early confidence.
Nah, bro, I don't get worried about nothing, you get me? There's nothing she could ask me. There's nothing she could ask.
Alright, so off rip, his confidence is through the roof, you know what I mean? So let's see if he comes with the same confidence in their conversation. Let's see if he got this same energy, because dudes be saying all of this when they got their own camera in front of them, their self-camera. Let's see if he got the same energy when he in front of her, though.
Ask me that I ain't heard before. Caught cheating too many times to get stuff out here, bruv.
Are you looking for a relationship then?
Sniper out now on all digital platforms, bruv.
What? Sniper out now on all digital platforms is crazy.
Yo, what
Hi.
Hello. No,
I like
nice to
the
meet
red.
you.
Oh,
Hey, don't know.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Kiss to the cheek, bold.
Cheers.
Hey, Dankeschön.
What's your name?
Castillo, what's your name?
Cheyenne. Cheers.
Hey.
Alright, so look, off rip, my boy got on the black Air Force Ones. He's on demon time already. Anything can happen right now. My man got on the black Air Force Ones with a Jordan matching jumpsuit. With the wet and wavy silk to the back hairdo. Glasses inside. Gold grills. Do y'all see the player that we working with right now? She got her money. I don't know. If his energy match with his fit, it's a wrap.
Dankeschön.
It's a
What's your
wrap
name?
for this.
Castillo, what's your name?
Cheyenne.
Yo, the mixed race girl name's there. It's nice.
Thank you.
Yo, she's kind of crisp still, you get me? Nice little light skin thing, curly hair. You get me? She's a slim thing, you get me? But 1, 2, 3 stone, it's perfect, bruv. But I could feed her, you get me?
What in the ghetto is going on?
She said,
It
what,
took you
in
a while
the
to get here.
ghetto?
Where have you been? What?
It wasn't pussy this morning and last night.
Don't know.
No lie.
So you've had sex with someone and came straight here?
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
finished it?
he's crazy. My son said it with a straight face, and she repeated the question. He said, yeah.
Of course, can't be walking out here fresh pussy on my breath.
That's rude, you know.
We ain't there yet, you get me? We're not
Yeah,
on
we're
that
not
level
there
yet.
yet, but what about the woman? Did you actually?
Yeah, I did for real. Bother you.
bothers me a bit.
Why though? You could have taken 1-2 willies last night. You get me? It's not my business.
If this is what I'm saying, this is why it's scary, and this is why I don't like dating, because I just feel like everyone's just moving mad.
Don't worry though. I'm fully drained right now, so you know it's a genuine thing right now. I'm actually trying to get to know you. You get me?
Oh,
Why are you wearing glasses?
Huh?
Why are you wearing
Because it's like the window to the soul, innit? You ain't ready for
Yeah,
that yet.
I'm ready though.
Yeah, ready, yeah.
You don't think I'm ready?
Nah, not yet.
Do you underestimate me?
Well, nah, no underestimation.
I don't know if you're confident though, because I feel like you're hiding.
Hey, nah, I'm here though.
Are you insecure?
Nah, I'm very confident.
You sure?
All right, so boom, already. You see how, like, I don't only want to say women, but this video, now I mean, we're going to be a little specific. She tries to do that early on. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but she tries to have the power in the situation by saying that the other person is nervous all the time. It's a play on your mind. Now, I mean, because then you start thinking like, am I coming off nervous? Am I acting nervous? Nah, if you're not nervous, just like my man, he ain't fidget. She said, take your glasses off. He ain't hurry up and take them off. Like, nah, he's comfortable with the glasses on, so he keeping the glasses on. You don't just do something because somebody told you to do something. You're not nervous because somebody told you was nervous. Know what I mean? Like, fellas, we gotta learn to stay true to ourselves. Know what I mean? Like, if I came here with my chain on, with my glasses on, that's my drip. You don't tell me to put I just sat down. You don't tell me to just take my glasses off. Know what I mean? And then tell me I'm nervous because I got it on. Like, know what I mean? Yeah, maybe, you know, she flirting a little bit, but you ain't gotta give into that. You ain't gotta be like, oh yeah, well, you know, like, nah, like, I ain't nervous. It's just it's the drip. Know what I mean? This is what I'm wearing. Like, what you mean?
I feel like you're hiding.
Hey, nah, I'm here though.
Are you insecure?
Nah, I'm very confident.
You sure?
Do you know what I noticed?
You see how
I was
she
in the
trying?
bathroom, you was changing there. You had some knickers on the floor, I saw a skid mark in there. You're moving mad.
You're tight.
You're moving mad.
That's funny, I'm not wearing knickers.
So you just got your pussy
Nah.
just out here like
There's
wearing
no
jeans?
knickers in there. Yeah, free, why not?
How come?
Why not?
Because what if like you bend down and bare people can see your ass crack in that?
There's a classy way to bend down. You bend down and you do like the, you know,
True.
or like when you get out of the car, you do the,
Ah,
you know,
I see.
like
Do
a
you know
lady. Right, so tell me about yourself.
what? I do events, I do music, I do all kinds of things. Bare things, social media, big man thing, follow me on the gram if you ain't.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Would you ever do OnlyFans?
No.
Never?
No, I never say never, because
Yeah.
you never know like your life circumstance.
What are you trying to
At
say, life
present,
circumstance? Like you got to be a struggly bitch or something?
I know women
Yo, he
that
doesn't
you know
care.
secure the bag and make a lot of money on it. Just for
Don't
me
know.
personally, I think the direction that people think OnlyFans is like sexual content, it's giving it a bad name, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you,
What about you? Have you got
Would
OnlyFans?
only do OnlyFans. I would do OnlyFans, you know. I'm
Yeah?
not gonna lie to you. Like I feel like, I mean, bare sex tapes and that. I feel like people need to see that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know the ones where you just know you're good at some shit,
Are you
and then
sure?
other people got to see that.
How do you know you're good?
I can bust on command.
Really? So
Like,
do you
real
come quick?
Nah, like I bust on command. Like I'm telling you, I can be for 3 hours. If the thing says ready to come, I come. You got to
Yo, we at 4:04. My man does not care. Yo, first date, would you ever do OnlyFans is crazy. Like, see, the crazy thing about it is, the last video we reacted to, she was asking most of the questions. My man has full control over the situation. Know what I mean? Over the questions and the topics that he wants to talk about. Because he's bringing it up, and then he's flipping it on her and asking, would you do it? And then she'll answer it, then flip it back on him. That's how you have a good conversation. Know what I mean? Just let it, just say what's on your mind. I wouldn't say be this abrasive. He's like really bold, and he's giving like, I really don't give a damn about this girl. I don't know if you want to come off like that. Know what I mean? But yeah, my son don't care. We 404. He talking about he could bust on command. Busting on command after 3 hours is crazy. Like, it's crazy. That is crazy.
control your shit. You get me? Man's Usyk out there. You get me? Different level.
And that's the problem, because the male ego will have you thinking you're good in bed and
Do you know how I
performance
know?
is dead.
Because my willy drives girl crazy. They always come back.
So you got toxic dick then?
Big man thing. That's the
devil
one you
dick.
need right there, lad. You
Said
got
devil
girl,
dick.
they'll pay your rent for that dick.
Really?
Big
They
man
wouldn't pay your
thing.
rent?
Yeah, real talk. I
Really?
had girl
Sugar
paying my
mama
rent
flex?
before. No, I don't know sugar mama things. Things my age.
Paying your rent?
Big man thing. This dick will have your
Big
girl
man thing.
taking out loans. Yeah, putting things in people's names. Bruv, it's mad. How much you weigh, you think?
I don't know, you know.
Like you're
Co-signing
skinny
is
thing, innit? So
crazy.
like literally your big things, like when you get them on the floor, lie down flat like that, yeah, you get the legs, stretch it all the way back, yeah, and you're just pressing up, just got the just driving in, drilling it.
Give it
Easy
half.
way to make a girl squat. Ooh,
Look at her face. Look at her face. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, don't listen to what she's saying. Look at what she's doing, cause she's gonna try to combat it. Whenever you like paint a picture, like, women love that, y'all. Like when you could paint a picture of like something you do. Like when she asks you something about if you good in bed, she don't want to hear yes or no. She want to hear what, cause ain't no dude gonna be like no. She want to hear a description on what is your so-called good in bed look like. Now I mean, so she could kind of imagine that happening to her. Listen, if she asks you that question, she's thinking about you in that light. Know what I mean? So don't even confuse it to, well, why is she asking me that? Well, I don't really know how to explain this. Like, and if you're not comfortable with the question, by all means, like, don't answer. Cause me personally, I don't really dabble into that. Like, are you good in bed? And then I just jump the answer on some, yeah, I'm good. Nah, it's up to you to judge. Know what I mean? That's up to you to judge. That's for you to find out. Know what I mean? I can't judge myself. Know what I mean? I've gotten good reviews. You feel me? And just leave it there. You ain't got to jack like, yeah, I'm crazy in bed. Like dudes be trying to do that. Really be trying to speak on I mean how they are in bed. Then you get into bed, now shorty you already got the crazy expectations, but you don't know that she done been at Dexter St. Jock's house for the last 9 months in her past relationship. So what you think you doing is nothing. She want a cartwheel. You feel me? You just laying there. You know what I mean? Like stop trying to jack your own self. Like let her be the judge. Now I mean, my son is confident. He don't care. He's like, you know, big man things. You feel me? Big man things.
Oh, you do the next thing. You go on top of her, put her feet right there while you're on top of her. While you're you get your thumb, rub on the quick way for her to bust.
Joe, sometimes when it's so bad, you will like fake it so it ends.
No, you could feel it. You hear the thing. You hear the.
Oh.
You know about that little suction thing, innit? See, that's why you're smiling. You know about it.
you.
That's why you're smiling. Don't know. See, toast to that. Don't know. Get me?
But she's not going to say, oh, I like that. Like, fellas, I think a lot of times we look for women to do what we do. Like, we're bold in our words. Men are known for being bold in our words. So we be looking for women to be like, ooh, yeah, I like that. Nah, sometimes they just gonna laugh. Sometimes they gonna smile. Sometimes they might and look away. Like stuff like that. You feel me? You just gotta peep that. Always get consent though. But like when it comes to flirting, don't wait for her to flirt back for you to flirt. Like just if she's like, if you could tell her vibe, she messing with it, you know, keep the flirt going. Don't violate, of course. But understand that women flirt differently. You feel me? They show their emotions differently. Like, look at her right now, cheesing. Look. Yeah, my son know he in his bag. Black Air Force energy.
So, like, what do you actually look for in a woman then?
Number one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm an appearance person first. You gotta look the part. Body, face, back off, all of that, yeah? I need to be like, wow, every time I look at you. Next thing is, you gotta be secure within yourself and be able to be by yourself. Love your own company. You don't need bare people around you. You don't need to be going out. You don't need no validation to feel good. You're good in your own company. I like that shit.
So what's the maddest thing you've done in bed?
There was this thing on my Facebook. I went to like a yardie rave. She recognized me, came up to me. We just started lip-syncing right there in the rave, innit? And then after that, I'm not sure who this guy was. I think this must have been her baby father or something, innit? But she was with her brethren. I got in the car, her baby father was driving, her brethren got in the front and me and her were sitting in the back. He drove us to her yard and he left because they're having an argument, yeah? So me and her the same night, but while we was her brethren was in the corner, camera just filming, bruv.
What?
Real talk.
Wait, so he knew?
You know, I don't know what them people was doing, bruv, but it was mad.
That's
if that
crazy.
was the other way around, that would be a revenge porn situation. That's messed up.
Yeah, I feel like I was sexually abused, bruv. It's a bit mad.
You feel sexually abused?
Yeah, because they was filming me, bruv. They didn't have my consent. Big man thing, yeah, when I got filmed, it wasn't a thing, but man them, don't be filming gal and that, bruv. You get me, bruv? You end up on a register, bruv. Up in there if R. Kelly's eating pot noodle, bruv. Don't do it.
Shit. Do women ever say any stories about you?
Nah, never, bruv. I'm not a rapist, bruv. That's a bit mad.
I'm glad that you know what consent is.
You got to, you know, like literally some man is mad persistent with it, bruv.
Yeah.
You got to relax, bruv.
So you can read the room.
Yeah, big man thing. You got to read the room. You're trying to end up like R. Kelly, bruv. Now he's in jail. Got to give up his barty, bruv.
You just say it so normally about this like violation thing, but as women, this would be very traumatic for us.
No, I'm not traumatized by it. I'm kind of glad. My work was amazing though, so it's not traumatizing. It's just the fact that they filmed that shit. I kind of want them to send that back.
Why do you thought it was a good video? I want to see how I can improve.
Yeah, low key, because you know the ones there, like she was like a thick thing as well, innit? So like I was putting in some good work.
Really? So do you like people watching you?
If we're filming, then yeah, but I don't want nobody watching me. Like if I was like some of these gal in that, I wouldn't want them in the corner of the room like playing with his dick.
My bad. That was a bad pause, yo. My bad. I'm gonna stop pausing. Yo, what's making like why he's taking a low-key W right now so far is because you don't know what he's gonna say. With like a lot of dudes, like, I mean, I fell a victim to this in my past before. You know what I mean? To where you trying to say all the right things, you trying to come off as suave as a dude on TV or something, instead of just being you. He's giving off that, yo, I'm me. It's either you gonna accept me or not. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. You know, and she's respecting it because it's making him so much more interesting. Because it's like, wow, I did not expect you to be this blunt or honest. You know what I mean? Play that properly. Like, cause I say that one lightly on the first date. But him being him is making him more interesting. You know what I mean? So he could play into that.
Dick and that would weird me out.
Yeah.
Do you like people to watch you?
No.
You don't like performing? So you never filmed your thing? I know you filmed your thing.
No.
Come on. I know you filmed your thing. Never.
Lying. Look at her.
You know you filmed your thing,
Yeah.
man. You know you filmed your thing. You're pretty. I know you filmed your thing.
I don't know.
I say you're drinking the drink. That's your
Lying.
little cue right there, isn't it? Anytime I say some shit, you drink it. I like that.
Yeah, what's under his bag? Yo, pay attention to
Facebook.
faces.
Something must have hollered at me on there. I met up with her. I went to see her. She drove. I don't know where the fuck she lived. It was so deep in north. I don't know where the fuck it was. It's like Pinner, bruv. Those out of the ends, hills have eyes places, bruv. So we went to her yard. And as soon as we finished, she started smoking crack, bruv.
What?
Yeah, she
Yo.
started smoking crack,
So you slept with a crackhead?
basically. And then after that, I just wanted to go to my yard, bruv. I made up a lie. I said my mum was cooking dinner, bruv. Basically. And then after that, I just wanted to
Basically,
go
it's
to my yard,
crazy.
bruv. I made up a lie. I said my mum was cooking dinner, bruv. I gotta get home fast.
Oh my
And then she
god.
was driving home, bruv. She was swerving in the road like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I was like, bitch, you are a crackhead, bruv. Take me home. Yeah, it's a crackhead. Like, I didn't know she was a crackhead at the time, but the pussy was good, you get me? But you look like you're like bad man. You look like you're like a man to just grab you by the throat and just mash up your thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Bitch, you a crackhead is crazy. That nigga said basically.
Out the ends, in the ends, where you from?
Essex.
Yeah, you like the bad man, innit? I can tell you like a bad man.
Guys, do you want me to like a bad man?
I feel like you do. I'll fuck you up though, I'd mash you up. But I just
girl
need to know
face.
what your level is.
I swear all we're talking about is sex. Like sex.
That's what you usually
So you
talk
never had a
about.
night where you f somebody bareback? I know you f
If
bareback
it's my
before.
man,
You ever got STI before? So you
No.
never had chlamydia?
no.
I caught it like 4 times in the past. I
Right.
was just f***ing too many gal.
The amount of times he has sex, I'm not surprised. He's had chlamydia.
16 gal,
His
just juggling them
honesty is
around,
crazy.
innit? Like I had things from Birmingham, things from like
the
east,
first
north,
date?
west, all them things there. And I was just moving mad. But I had like about 5 proper things and some other ones that I was just f***ing in it.
I feel like you've gone ego, so you would want me to come.
So you,
Or do you not care about a woman's orgasm?
no, you gotta go first all the
See?
time. You gotta bust first all the time, otherwise I ain't doing my shit properly.
And we're
That's
confused
mad.
to that.
I'm
See,
proud.
a man that actually lets a woman come
Real
first.
talk. Do you know why? Yeah, because I need them repeat customers. You get me? I need you
Just the
to.
last customers.
I need
women.
them repeat customers because I need you to get this dick so good. You go tell your brethren. So then when this shit f***s up, I can get one of your brethren.
Do you suffer with mental health?
He's
Depression and that. I feel
Yeah.
like, to be fair, I've been depressed for a long time. It's social media that saved my life. Yeah, I was going for a shit time. Yeah, I made one social media video, went viral. That should change my life.
Really?
But to be fair, the cure to depression is to figuring out the root of it. My root was being broke.
Yeah.
I figured out the root of it, and then that's it. But along the way, I had to learn a lot of shit about myself.
What did you learn about yourself?
You learn your resilience, you learn how strong you are, you learn how to stretch peas, you learn to be shitted on and be able to come back from that. You know how to fall down 7 times and stand up 8 times. You learn all of that. You get me? You learn that rejection, all of that shit is nothing. Rejection is normal. Failing is normal.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I gotta give a shout out to the people, which is like followers and Instagram. People say that don't mean nothing, but for me, them people changed my life. Like 100%, them people lifted me out of all that shit. You get me? Because if they didn't help me, I'd be on a mad thing. Because I was this close to murking people, bruv. I used to sit on night buses all day. I'd sit on night buses in the night so I wouldn't go insane. To keep my peace of mind.
Wow.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And like, if anybody owed me money or nothing, I would probably do the worst to you. You know what I'm trying to say? A few times I try to set people up just because they try to do something bad to me.
His
it's not a
honesty is
joke
crazy.
thing. This depression thing, it'll make you
Yeah.
find depths of yourselves that you've never ever find in your life. You know what I'm trying to say? And when you come out from that though, you become a better person. There's nothing wrong with being in the shit, bruv.
Yeah.
Everybody got to lose their mind once. Because when you find yourself, it's a madness, bruv. It's beautiful. You get me? That's why I'm happy all the time now, bruv. Life is beautiful.
I like that. Cheers to you.
Done now.
See, like now he could play into being himself more, because now it makes sense. Like, why are you so brutally honest? Because you have reasoning on it. Know what I mean? Like, he just gave background on that. Like, And now you don't just look like some crazy dude. Know what I mean? Like, you actually had reasoning, even though what he just said was still wild. But given that reasoning made you kind of understand and sympathize why he is how he is. That's kind of fire. Big man thing.
So how many people have you slept with?
Enough.
Like over 100?
Sniper out now on all digital platforms.
Yo, the promo.
I think she looks like a 15 to 20 man kind of girl. Yeah, I think she's about 15 to 20 man. You get me? About she said 3 relationships. You get me? 1, 2 holidays, bruv. The willies pile up, bruv. You do some addition, subtracting. Next thing you're at 20, bruv. You get me? That's how it is. So back in the day, yeah, let's say I've seen like a few things. I had a few things on rotation, yeah. What I do, I see one in the morning, yeah. So like, let's say not in the morning, like 12 o'clock, lunchtime, yeah. She come through, yeah. Then she go home around 5 o'clock. I got my next thing.
Wow.
5 o'clock one would leave around 9, yeah. And then I get my next thing come through around 12.
No, you're actually disgusting.
Around 12, yeah. And then in the morning, I'd say like, yo, babes, I got to go work. Them times I don't even have a job, bruv. You get me? But I got to go work. Yeah, I put on my clothes, everything like I'm going to work. Yeah.
Why don't you just say, can you leave?
Because I'm not a horrible bastard, bruv. That's terrible. How could I just tell them to leave like that? That's mad. No, the only time you got to go is if like you're a crazy bitch, bruv. If you're a crazy bitch, you got to leave my house. I remember one time I see a girl, it's like, we must have fell asleep, 4 o'clock in the morning. She woke up, said she want pizza.
Because she asked to do something normal.
4 in the morning, bruv.
I'll be hungry, worked up an
There's no pizza shops open at that time. The only people out.
Yo, this man is different, son. He said you hungry at 4 in the morning. This is just too early. She gotta go.
It's crackheads, bruv.
So you don't cater to
So you
women's
can call
needs
everybody a
other
crackhead.
than just sexually.
Not all the
Just-
time. You got to cater to a
sexually.
woman's needs.
Do you want love? Or is
Sniper
that-
out now on all digital platforms.
Yo,
bruv.
the
You know what it
promo is crazy.
And I started getting bare pussy, yeah, it's because I was fat in school. Like about 14, 15, I was like 16, 17 stone. I got no pussy, bruv. Couldn't even see my willy, it was mad. The maddest thing, you would never believe this if I told you. I lost my virginity at 20. I must have had like a long-time girlfriend, that's my first. Basically, was together for like a year. I was so good, I was so like loyal, all of that, yeah, but I swear down, I just be online, bruv, just seeing bare different things. I just be seeing big back-off spies and all of that. I was like, yo, I need to get some of that, bruv. So I literally broke up with her after a year. And then the day after I broke up with her, I started some next thing from Harlesden.
Yo, my son is just different. He doesn't care.
Why have you got gold teeth?
Because my teeth are f***ed up, bruv.
Yo, he doesn't
My real
care.
teeth, I only got baby teeth. I was raised in the Caribbean, I didn't go to no dentist or nothing. Mad poor, bruv. I steal people's toys, do bare shit. By the time I come back up here, my teeth was just f***ed. When I got some pee, I was just like, let me get these top ones in gold. And then I just thought, let me go do these bottom ones in gold.
Yeah, no, just...
Yeah, but that's the reason.
What does it taste like?
Girls say it just tastes like metal.
Metal.
Yeah, just metal. If I didn't have them right now, bruv, you'd be like, yo, my teeth is on some f***ing Nightmare on Elm Street thing, bruv. It's mad.
What's your thoughts on like toxic masculinity?
What the f*** is that? Big man saying, I don't even know what that hyper masculinity thing is, bruv. But shout out to my LGBTQ people, bruv. You get me?
Men being able to be
talking about?
emotional,
Yeah.
like just very self-aware. Like if you were upset, like what is your outlet?
I feel like women say they want a man that's all sensitive and all that stuff, yeah? And then when he shows you that, you'll think he's a pussy.
That's a
No,
fact.
do you know what? It's about balance because it's like, don't get me wrong, if my man's like crying too much, like listen, I want my man to be able to, if he's upset, we get upset, we find out, like we get a solution, done, don't keep crying about the same solution. So that would annoy me. It's just about knowing that you can open up.
So let me ask you a question.
That's exactly what I said in the last video. Like, cause she was telling the dude that he needs to cry. But there's like, you gotta like tread lightly with that. Like, you can't just be out here just crying all the time in front of your lady, like, and expecting her to just still have that same respect for you. It sounds good, but most women are just not really gonna respect that if they always see you crying. Know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with crying, fellas. Know what I mean? But I say you ain't gotta cry in front of people. Know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say it makes you less of a man, but if you care about the perception of how your lady feel, know what I mean, about you, how they see you, like, crying in front of her all the time, always showing that you're super emotional and not logical. Women like a man that could think on his feet, could find a solution to his problem, not so much just dwelling in the problem. Crying is you dwelling and feeling and less finding of solutions in that problem. And I mean, women aren't attracted to that. They're gonna tell you, yeah, you need to cry, you need to cry. Come on, son.
Yeah, you're at a rave, yeah? You're at a rave with your man, yeah? Some random guy comes by you, like 6'5", AJ looking, yeah? He slaps your batty, yeah? Your man tries to hype up and he's like, bruv, shut your mouth, bruv. Yeah, and then he slapped the shit out of your man don't do nothing. Then you go home and you're like, babes, why don't you do anything? He's like, oh, babes, I didn't want to get hurt, did it? What would you say to him then?
When we have this conversation, it's like, oh, just because a man cries doesn't make him a pussy. Or
But what would you think? Would you still give him some pussy after that?
Yeah.
See, when he's behind you, and shit up and he's like, whose pussy is this? Whose pussy? You're gonna be like, it's yours, babes.
Yeah, it's still
after you just saw man got slapped out.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like men have issues within themselves.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's like we could be so straightforward. I mean, you really know. You never know. There's two people in a conversation. There's always that one person that's gonna be a little delusional. If you get smacked in front of your girl, crazy analogy. If you get smacked in front of your girl and you don't do nothing about it, the respect level goes all the way. She doesn't feel protected no more. The number one thing a woman admires about a man and not a boy is feeling protected. If you can't protect yourself, what makes you think she gonna feel protected with you? And if she don't feel protected with you, what makes you think she gonna respect you? That's just 101. Don't no woman want to have a family by a man that can't protect the family. Know what I mean? You got to protect yourself to say you can protect me. I just watch you get smacked. And she's saying, no, yeah, I'll still throw it back when we get home. Come on, son. Like, it's stuff like that I'll be like, all right, now you just talking. Now you being delusional. Know what I mean? Because that's not realistic. Ladies, comment below. I might be tripping.
It's like a man and a man, like the toxic.
Ladies, would you let your man get smacked in front of you? Know what I mean? Still go home and get him some booty. Comment below right now. Tell me. I might be tripping.
Masculinity, that's your own issue, because that's an issue that men need to work on. I can only work on an issue with my man, if that makes sense, because I know like the man reacting like that is toxic and he has his own trauma.
The big man thing, moral of the story is, man, them don't get slapped in front of your gal, bruv. She'll f your best friend. Don't do it.
Nah,
What?
You never cry in front of your gal. Man, them.
Unsay that. This is why there's such a stigma around men showing emotions.
No, it's not. The reason why men showing emotions is because y'all tell us as a kid, we are taught boys don't cry. Stop crying. You're a boy. Stop being so emotional. You're a boy. Suck it up. You're a man. And then you get with a woman and she don't like, now you're an adult and you get with a woman and every time you show emotions, she tells you, why are you do so much? Like you too emotional for a man. Why are you being so emotional? Oh, what are you, insecure? Like, why are you like, know what I mean? So then we get to the point that we like, you know, it is what it is. It's whatever. Know what I mean? And now once we there, it's like, see, this is why there's this stigma of, no, y'all don't think of what does a man go through to get where they're at. It's just everybody wants to judge a man for where they're at. You know what I mean? But how did we get there? What about our life, train reactions, whatever that happened in our life that got us to where we just shut down? Why we just so quiet when it comes to our emotions? Does anybody ask those questions? Why? Know what I mean? I'm not crying, y'all. I got an eyelash on my. I just had to show you I ain't crying. But yeah.
Like,
I'm saying, man, them,
you have a big platform and you can't say don't
man,
cry.
Don't cry in front of your gal. Don't do that. It's long.
I think if you want a normal, functioning, healthy relationship, you need to be able to cry. You need to be able to open up.
You got really pretty eyes.
I like the way you just like.
Yeah. Big man thing, and I like the earrings as well. I love hoop earrings. I'm not gonna lie, you know, bruv. She's chatting bare shit, so I just zoned out for a bit. I like that, but still, I do believe you like bad man though.
So like with your social media platform, do you find that you have some sort of responsibility for like what you put out?
There's certain men that ask me, and certain women that ask me for relationship advice. And to me, it's a simple answer. But then there's some people, they're going through some real shit. So them people there, man, I got a responsibility to, because I know what it's like. Be through some hard times in it. So like, my thing is this, yeah? It's a responsibility in the sense of like, I always think about people's mental health and what they're going through before I ever take the piss out of them, yeah? But if it's on some like, you're my youth's role model thing, bruv. Fuck you and your youth, bruv. I don't care. You get me? I ain't no role model to nobody. In terms of people and helping them, 100%. Because like I said, them people saved my life. Them people got me at night. Bruv, I had no money, universal credit, all of that run out. Nothing, yeah? Then literally I'll be like, yo, who needs promotion? Da-da-da-da. Somebody send me a 500 right there. Saved my whole life for the month. I definitely owe them people. They would never know how much I owe them. Like that's why I never really will ever shit on social media thing, because like it saved my life. Because honestly speaking, if I didn't have that, I'd definitely be in jail. 100%.
Respectful.
Do you eat pussy?
Yeah, I love to eat pussy.
Do you?
Like real
Are you good
talk.
at it though?
Yeah, I love to eat pussy.
Finally! Someone actually eats pussy.
Like, do you know what it is? It's like if you've liked a woman for a long time, like if she's like your crush. Like there's women that like I've crushed hard on social media, yeah, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Then I got with them, and I swear down, as soon as we got together, bruv, as soon as like it got to that moment, yeah, I swear down, bruv, man, just parted that like Moses, bruv, face deep, bruv. I'm talking about face deep. I'm
Parted
talking
like
about
Moses.
I'm talking about straight in there, bruv. I became an animal. I became a different man. Bruv, there ain't nothing wrong
Let's
with
see her
eating some
face.
pussy, bruv. There's nothing wrong with some good,
see her face while
clean
she-
naan, bruv.
while,
You get me?
he
Nothing
explained.
wrong with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm
at that.
telling
You're
you.
good at it.
Real
What's your
talk.
technique?
Bruv, facing it, tongue it, suck the. You get me?
Yo,
Swish
he
the
doesn't
tongue all the
care.
way around it, bruv. You get me? All the juices and all that shit, bruv. It's like a passion fruit. I love it. You get me? Swish the tongue all the way around it, bruv. You get.
Look at the going down possible memory lane, imaginary lane. She's like, yo, do you see the power in him explaining? Like she thinking about that happening to her. Know what I mean? She not thinking about what he already did with somebody else. She thinking about that getting done to her. How that would feel for her. Look at her face right now. She locked in. She's locked in. Know what I mean? Again, I'm not gonna sit here and say, yo, be that, know what I mean, descriptive. You gotta be very bold to have this level of energy. Like my son is giving Black Air Force energy. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't even think I got Air Force energy. I might, again, I'm not really somebody to explain that kind of things. I just like, I rather just, we could just do it. I mean, you'll see. But when it come to this, like if you on your grown man, just know once you get comfortable, like in the moment or whatever, because I mean, yeah, like if I get comfortable in the moment, especially I get a little wine or two in my system, you feel me? You got to get real descriptive with it. Don't be on the surface with it. I mean, talk about it. You know, describe what you mean. Know what I mean? And don't just, yeah, you know, I do it good. You know, I just, lick it. Nah, you got to explain like how you do it. So she could sit here and go down memory lane, imaginary lane. You feel me?
Get me? All the juices and all that
face.
shit, bruv. It's like a passion fruit. I love that shit.
It's the right technique still. It's
It's
all right.
like
Give him
that.
some ratings there.
My son don't care though. He really don't.
Other than sex, as you have a lot of it, what else do you like to do?
I like giving people advice. I like helping people.
Yeah.
You get me? I love doing music. That's my main thing. Snipe out now on all digital platforms.
Good promo.
You get me? But like, I love helping people, bruv. Like, you get me? I love helping people. Like, I do like relationship advice. I get people DMing me like,
Wait.
Yeah.
You give relationship advice.
yeah.
What kind of person is taking relationship advice off this man?
Real talk.
No.
No, real talk. I'm not lying. Like, literally, like a few years ago, some gal DM'd me. Like, she said that her man was a cross-dresser, and she started sending me pictures of him, and he was wearing dresses, and he was wearing her shoes and that.
That's crazy.
You get me? And
what did you say?
I just told her like, yo, man's just living his life, expressing himself, innit? If you're not down with it, you can't do shit. So then me and her linked up like a week later, and we was.
No, this is what I'm saying. That's not
Yo,
advice. That's
he's
just
crazy.
like.
No, but I helped her, bruv. Her man wasn't giving her no dick. That's mad.
All right,
He's
so it just
depriving
makes
her.
space for you.
No, but he's depriving her, bruv. Like,
he's
she's gone
depriving
insane,
her.
bruv. Her man's wearing her heels and that. That's
All
mad.
right. Do you not want love?
Snipe out now on all digital platforms.
Yo, he
bruv.
does
What
not
do you want out
waste
of
no
life?
time.
I want peas, bruv.
Yeah.
I want money. That's what I want.
You want just money.
Yeah, the love thing. Money's what
So
I
you don't
want.
want love?
No, bruv. Because
Has your heart been broken?
yeah, a few times. A
So
few
is that
times.
why
you
you
know.
don't want love? Do you feel like you've been burned so many times, you're just not on it now?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I'm on a laying gal down thing right now, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. It's just about laying down the gal them right now, bruv. I just feel like, bruv, this willy's got to be shared, bruv. I just want to lay down the
he's
gal.
different.
That dick is not going anywhere near me. Do you not think you've done it enough?
Nah, bruv. I got to explore the world, bruv. This is London. It's a bigger world, bruv. It's Brazil, bruv, France, Sweden,
So you ever
Russia, bare things, bruv.
You ever gonna settle down? Like, when are you gonna be like, right, that's it?
Let's snipe out now on all
You're
digital
so
platforms,
annoying.
bruv.
How annoying you are.
He does not care. That's
What advice do you give
It's only
guys
biggest
to get
one.
laid?
It's 3 things, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, look presentable. Yeah, you get me? Go get yourself a decent haircut. If you're a fat bastard, go gym. Some man can't pull it off, you get me? Yeah, that's number 1. Get your appearance down, you get me? You don't want to be scaring off the gal them, yeah? Number 2, be confident about your shit. It don't matter if you're broke. It don't matter if like you're a top waist man. You can make it work. A lot of men that are super waist man, they get gal. You just need a bit of confidence. Yeah?
That's a fact.
And number 3, don't overthink the thing. Yeah, a lot of men think that chatting to a gal is a big thing, like approaching a gal is a big thing. You just got to look at it like this. Don't go in there with no motives. Even trying to go in there to get pussy is a mad thing. Just go in there on some get to know the person thing, and everything will fall into place. It's when you try and force it and try and have an objective, try and have a motive, try and have some sort of end goal, you're going to show your card straight away. Gal is going to see through that, see you're trying to get pussy, see you ain't got no confidence, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Just strike up a regular conversation. If you get rejected, bruv, there's bare gal out here. It's not that deep.
Yo, son just dropped some gems. Just go into it and try to get to know her. Is a gem. Yo, too many dudes feel like if you don't get no butt before the end of the night, you failed. Therefore, everything you say, girls can see right through it. It's like, all right, I see you have a motive beyond what we're doing right now. Yo, you fellas, y'all would be a lot more entertaining to females, or you would enjoy your time with females more if you go about it like, yo, we just trying to enjoy this time. I want to learn this person because this is a brand new person. I mean, and where it goes, naturally, it will go. But when you are like you have a goal in mind of where this has to go, it's crazy. That's where you come off awkward because you don't know if you just said the right word to get you to your goal. You don't know if all the actions you're doing right now is good enough for you to get to that goal. Instead of just, yo, I'm just here for the experience. I'm just here to just enjoy the moment, you know what I mean? And just learning you. And if we vibing well enough, everything else is going to fall into place. That's exactly what my man just said, you know? And that all will feed into, like, you just being confident, you know? Because we both just learning each other. But going into it with a whole goal in mind, like, all right, I'm about to cross here, throw it behind my back. Like, it's like the defender sees what you're doing. You somebody that dribbles a lot, and then you're going to shoot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know a jumper is coming at some point. You know? Like,
you're a family man?
Nah, bruv, I don't give a fuck about family. My whole life has just been me and my mum. I don't care about family.
Oh, that's crazy.
Both my parents had a one-night stand, bruv, in a crack house.
Wow.
They made me. They both got schizophrenia.
Wow.
My gran adopted me. That's just me and my mum. That's all it is. That's all I give a fuck about. Mum was like 83 years old, yeah? And when she passes, that's it, bruv. I'm going to be on a super mad thing, but yeah.
No, don't do that.
Wow.
But yeah,
Does your
when it comes to the family,
does mum not want to see like grandkids and stuff?
I don't know, man, but like...
Have you ever had that conversation, genuinely? Like, does she know how active you are? Like,
Yeah. My mum used to meet bear gal. My mum used to meet bear gal back in the day.
Yeah, but has she ever just been like, you know what, like, settle down, meet a nice woman, and
No,
like...
she'd tell me not to get none of these things pregnant, bruv. Like, she'd be like, don't get none of these things pregnant, you're moving mad. I met my dad at 23.
you're moving mad.
Yeah, he never knew about me, and I never knew about him, because it was a one-night stand thing, innit? Like, literally, they just met, there was an Ealing, they had a one-night stand. That must have been the best pussy he had in his life, bruv, because, like, literally, they made me in it. So, like, after that, it's disappeared, bruv. It's not his fault, though, you get me?
Talking about your mom
Did
like
his
that
thing,
is crazy.
I was selling drugs, in and out of prison and all that stuff. And then he come out of prison, he was in prison for, like, 7 years. Then he come out, and then my grandson on a bus, he said, like, you know you got a son? And he was like, what? Then he grabbed my granny, threw her against the wall, and he off the bus, and he ran down the stairs.
What?
But then they made the connection or whatever, and then I met him. But yeah, he's alright, man, he's alright.
Yo, his whole life is a movie. He need to write a movie.
So if I'd slept with 100 men, how would you feel about that?
I feel like you need to get some professional help, bruv.
Come with the same energy that you come with yourself then, innit? Like,
No, babe.
I'm fine with people's body count. I genuinely don't have an issue with your body count. Why do I have to be Virgin Mary?
It's like OnlyFans. Girl that do OnlyFans, I'm all for that shit. I love that shit. I think you should do that. But for the wifey, man can't do that, bruv. Because, like, look at this. Like, look at the OnlyFans.
So why should I make
It's
you
a
my
double
husband?
standard.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
you ain't- no, you ain't got it,
but
though.
I'm
That's what I'm
saying,
saying.
It is.
so
I'm not gonna
what's
lie.
acceptable for you?
When it comes to that, that's just how it is. Like, I just personally, like, my personal prerogative is I don't want that. Not for wifey. Know what I mean? Wifey can't be, know what I mean? Super hot. Little Caesars, hot and ready. You know, for everybody on the block. You know, if she's okay with my experiences, okay. But, nah. I wouldn't, that's just an argument. I just stay away from, like, nah, that's just me. I don't feel no need to explain. Like, that's just me. Like, you feel me? It's a double standard, okay? But that's my prerogative.
I don't think about girls' body counts. I'll never ask. I'd rather not know.
Facts.
I'm never going to
Rather
ask you. I
not
don't
know.
want to know that shit. How
I'd rather not know. But if you come up to me and say, you have 100 bodies, No. Nah, I mean, you better off having 100 bodies and telling me you have 10. Know what I mean? Like, or telling me you got 5. You know, but walking up to me saying, yo, I got 100 bodies. Nah.
Can you be my wife, my queen, my soulmate? These times man can see your pussy for $4.99 a month, bruv.
Yeah, but
Netflix is £10, bruv.
Yeah, but then
Netflix is £10. That means my girl's pussy is worth less than Netflix, bruv. That's mad.
Do you reckon you ever will just settle with just one woman and not cheat, be with her?
Snipe out now on all digital platforms.
No,
bruv.
honestly, I hate you. You're so hard to have a conversation with, so I'm going to take that as a no.
Snipe out now on all digital platforms, bruv.
I feel like this is a front, and this is why you got your glasses on, and I think that it's like
Look
an
at her trying to
insecurity thing
reverse
in the
it.
nicest way. You have good intentions, but you just choose not to, and it's a shame. And that's why I'm not falling for that bad boy storyline that I could make you change. You're just toxic piece of shit.
Big man thing. Cheers to the toxicity and that.
Look, he ain't even sit there. No, I'm really like this. No, like, yeah, when you confident in yourself, you ain't got.
No,
That's
really?
a fuck no, bruv. That shit makes my dick soft, bruv. Never.
Really?
Once again, I thought like,
Would you
what
fight
is?
around me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Busting a shit on a mad list like that. No, bruv. Like,
Really?
get some VI poo, bruv. Spray that shit in the toilet
Oh,
after you're
wow.
done, bruv. You get me? Like, don't be out here to
said
shit up the
VI poo.
place. Like,
But it's normal.
it is normal, bruv. But that whole fighting and burping shit, that's the first way to put me the off.
Really?
Like, I will cheat on you so quick, bruv. Like, literally so quick. I just feel like that's mad disrespectful. Like, fighting and burping in front of me. Like, what the fuck is this?
And
I mean,
cheating's not.
yeah, but still, like, fighting and burping, like, it's like, am I your child, bruv?
Really? That is pathetic, mate.
He does not
Bruv,
care.
a girl cannot fart around me for a stinky Betty, bruv. It's not happening. It's
I want a best friend though. Do you know what I'm saying? I want my man's my best friend.
do you know what it is? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like, once you fart in front of me, you can never try and be sexy. The moment you put on like lingerie and that, I'm just looking at you like, bro, look at this stink Betty gal, bruv. For a smelly bum, bruv.
I ain't gonna lie. Once you my girl, okay, like, know what I mean? Like, you know, we gotta be together for a while before you to fart and then be like, and it stink. Like, it's one thing, you know, you got a little toot. It slipped just a little bit, like, but it's another thing for you to let like one of the runs, like, you know what I mean, like, and then like, and I smell it. I don't know. We gotta be together for a while, but I've had somebody like dead, like while we talking, like we was still in the talking stage. She was talking to me, looking at me in my eyes while I'm talking to her, actually. And she farted twice, and it was loud, like that, like it was thunder outside. Know what I mean? Like the thunder hit my house. Well, the lightning hit my house, and there was thunder behind it, loud. And I'm just looking at her like, she was like, "Oh, excuse me." And I'm just looking at her, and I'm talking to her, and I could smell it. So I just like, I dead just stopped talking. I mean, I was like, all right, I'm about to get in the shower because we was talking in the bathroom. That's disgusting. Sorry. You gotta be with me for a while.
No, yeah,
Just
sorry.
It
passing.
depends on
stink
it.
ass.
Like, if you got some shit kids, bruv, it's like, no, bruv. You get me? I've had times where when at a girl's house, one time I was at a girl's house, I held the girl's hand, and her son literally, bruv, he threw a plastic chair at me, bruv. I was like, yo, dickhead. But like, you know, I don't give a f, bruv, he threw a plastic chair at me. But if the kids are nice, then I say, yeah, all the way. I don't mind.
mind.
When you get to a certain age, like, you're gonna have to expect a girl has kids,
Facts.
bruv. You get me? So
Yeah.
it's not a problem, unless your kids are dickheads.
You can't call kids dickheads.
Yeah, you can, bruv.
you can't.
There's a lot of dickhead youths out there, bruv. Bear them.
Would you stay friends with her next? She gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Yes or no? Some girl, like, you need to give them that cut off for life. Otherwise, they're always going to think it's a thing. And then if I get with a new woman, I never want you ever thinking that you're some competition to her. Like, you're dead, bruv.
Right
Yeah.
there.
You can never be anybody to her. You're nobody to her. You can't just be lingering in the back. You need to know that this is the upgrade, bruv. You're the Nokia 5110, bruv. This is the iPhone 15. Ain't no,
shit.
there's no comparison.
Yeah,
You
but
get me?
Nokia's was a good phone though.
Yeah, but that's some old shit, bruv. We ain't fucking with that no more.
I don't mind because I think for me,
You
I've
said
never really had a
Nokia pussy.
toxic end to relationships. If it makes
But then what
sense.
about your new guy? Like, you just...
No, but there's a boundary. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never gonna have my man look stupid. I'm not embarrassing my man. He's not gonna.
But even his chatting to your ex-man is a bit of a violation. Like, just knowing the fact that you're chatting to the next man that had his will in your mouth, it's mad. You get me? And
So
then what
would you not
happens?
be
That's
happy
a
with
fact.
that?
Hell no. If it's a serious
Hell
thing,
no.
nah, man. You can't be chatting to them, man.
Sucking toes, man.
Yeah, all the time, bruv. That's standard.
He said that's
Yeah, sucking toes is blessed.
Woman's film, man, not so much.
No, but I've had girls suck my toes before.
Yeah, if you've got
It's
nice feet. If you've
Yeah,
got
it's
nice
nice.
feet.
it's like it hits you in different places. Like you feel
Yeah.
tingles. It's like girl licking your nipples and that. It's like, yo, it's a bit zesty, but it hits the spot. You get me?
Nah,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
nice.
And if a girl's got pretty toes as well, it's amazing. Like when you're sucking a girl's toes, it's just, woo. Get me? I go mad. Like I
Gotta
put
be
my
clean,
tongue
though.
between the nail, baby toe, all of that shit.
Yeah.
I gotta
I love
be
that
clean.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Gotta be clean. Fresh out the shower.
Is there
never
anything
fails.
you're embarrassed to admit?
No, not really.
No?
You know what it is? I've gone through some up shit in it. So then, you know, when you go through some mad shit, like you gotta be super like open. Like I've had times when I've been super broke. A thing came to my yard. You go to the shower. You gotta wear shoes to the shower, bruv, because the floor's soaked as. I was living in a mad place. There's maggots on the floor. Like things at your yard, to see the maggots on the floor. You can't say shit, bruv. It's just.
I feel like you're really desensitized to like things like.
I don't know. I gotta live life, innit? Like just because it's a bit shit, I'm not gonna get like it's depressing enough, innit? I gotta find little ways to make myself smile.
Facts.
Bruv, who the f- she thinks she is, bruv? Trisha Goddard.
Y'all can learn. Like, dude is like extremely like cocky, conceited, but hearing his story, y'all can learn a lot from him. I'm learning a lot from him just watching him. Know what I mean? Like, my son went through what he went through, but instead of like just blaming his life and saying, well, I can't be nobody because of what I went through. I can't be nobody because of my mom and my dad. There wasn't much in my life. Know what I mean? Or they wasn't good role models or anything. Like, I think he said they were like fucking around in a crack house or something like that. And his dad hit his grandma. He didn't. My son still found a way to be positive through it all. Know what I mean? And in that he knows who he is. Know what I mean? And there is no changing who I am. This is who I am. This is my circumstance, and I'm gonna find good in it. Know what I mean? And we could all learn from that.
And that, bruv. She thinks she's a therapist. Long.
We could all learn from that.
What if
He
my
ain't perfect.
ex was after you?
If it's over gal, he needs to f off. But if he's got a personal problem with me, I'd have to mash him up. But if it's over you, I ain't beefing over you, bruv.
Why? What if we were together?
And I ain't beefing over gal.
What if
That's
we were in
dead.
love?
Can't beef over gal.
So earlier when I asked you that, when you gave me your scenario,
Yeah.
so now there's no beef over girl.
No, you shouldn't beef
Oh, yeah,
over gal. I'd have a problem with him coming to me, not with you, because I'm not beefing over gal. But on a man level, if he's trying to cross that line, I have to mash him up. That's mad.
Okay.
You see how he ain't give in to what she said? Like, clearly she wants him to be like, no, like, I'll stand up for you. My son stayed on his principles. Whether that's what you believe in or not, you know, not fighting over your girl, or if you do, but he didn't give in. Like, oh, she wants me to. Well, yeah, maybe I would. Nah, he's firm on it, whether you like it or not. Like, I am who I am. That's what you can learn from this. I am who I am. Either you like it or not. That's how everybody needs to go about life. Because there's too many people on this earth for you to be out here trying to impress. Nah, you are who you are. You only enjoy life when you're being your authentic self. Be who you are.
So what if we were out then,
Yeah.
and I'm your woman, and someone touches me in a club? What are you doing about it?
I'd have to mash him up, because now you're disrespecting me. It's not even about you. You think I'm a pussy, yo. That's why you're doing that.
OnlyFans is off the cards then.
No, I'll link a girl with OnlyFans. It's not gonna be no
She really
super
want OnlyFans.
relationship
Crazy.
thing, bruv. Because like I said, with OnlyFans, the levels escalate. 1 minute it's the showing a nipple, you get me. Next thing you know, you're trying to charge man a subscription of £20 for you to suck willy on there, bruv. 2 years later,
shit.
now you're trying to show man your whole uterus, bruv. Giving birth on there. Mad. Now that means as soon as my ute enters the earth, as soon as he comes into the world, he's already a waste man, bruv, because his mum's moving mad. Can't have that.
Yeah. What if I genuinely want to involve other people in our sex life?
If it's another gal, cool. If you try and bring man them in there, it's a whole nother mad thing now.
Why?
Now you're just violating me on next level.
Yeah,
Now I
that's
gotta watch
crazy.
next man f the shit out of you while I'm there in the back just watching like a victim,
I'm not
bruv.
doing that.
What is the problem with having a
No.
man?
So man's gonna be drilling you out and I'm like looking at man's ball bags clapping off your bum cheeks. That's mad.
take
That's
some
gonna give me
tips.
PTSD. Now I'm insane. So seeing the next man's ball bags clapping against your bottom lip, bruv. Now I'm just watching. Mad thing. If it's another gal, it's cool. But the gal has to be on your level. You get me? You can't be bringing no super fat bitch built like a snowman to me, bruv.
Oh
It's
my
dead.
God.
I like big things.
Yeah,
If you're
I
built
like
like a
it.
snowman, there's thick. I like big and curvy, super big and curvy. You could be 16, 17, 18 stone and curvy, but if you're built like a raspberry, it's not happening, bruv. Can't just be out here built like a minion, bruv. What is
My
this?
son is funny.
Why?
Because
I think
that's
all
gonna
women
make
need love.
no, because that's gonna make my dick soft, bruv. If your belly is bigger than your bum, come on now, that's some Biggest Loser shit now, bruv. How's your belly sticking out further than your bum? That's mad.
Yo, why he
You're
going
built
in
like
like
Tyson
that?
Fury, bruv. That's mad.
What if
Whatever
I
you
earned
doing,
more
yeah.
money than you?
I don't mind that. That's all good with
I'm
me.
sorry. What she said?
What if I earned more money than you?
I don't mind that. That's all good with me. Most girl I've ever dated earn way more than me. Way more. I like that shit. That means that you're about something. You get me? You can elevate me on some next shit and
My
inspire
son
me
is comfortable
and
with who
motivate
he
me
is.
to get on your level. I love
He's
that
not gonna
shit.
care about something like that. You have to understand, the man that's in front of her is a man that is okay with
How do
who
you
he
get done
is.
on the date?
I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. Because
Okay.
I know that I did good. You get me? I know that I'm a spice. So
Right.
regardless how it goes, I don't give two f***s, bruv. I'm gonna leave her and get some pussy
Yeah,
anyway.
see.
So I had a great time.
Alright, so look, I'm gonna leave and go get some pussy anyways. It's crazy. But look, y'all, what y'all can learn from this dude is he is okay with who he is through his circumstance. Now, I mean, I feel like he was trolling a lot in this. Well, or he just really doesn't care. Nobody wants to come off like they don't care. Especially if you're on a date with a girl, you don't want to come off like you just don't care about this date. I don't care to be here. Like, I really don't care how you think it went. I don't care. There was some gems and things you can learn through this. Now, I mean, and that is you are who you are. Now, I mean, you don't have to sit there and switch up and be awkward, because nothing about this was awkward, because he was so straightforward. It was like, all you can do is sit there and listen. Like, whether you agree with it or not, it's like, I respect it because you're being honest. Now, I mean, whether I agree with it or not, it's entertaining to listen to. It's fun to talk to. Now, I mean, where this goes from here is a whole nother conversation. Now, I mean, but what you can learn from this man is he understands that he is who he is through his circumstances and everything. Now, I mean,
You get me? How about you? You have a good time?
Yeah, I'm having the right time.
Don't know. I like that. Dankeschön. You get me? I think it was a great date. You get me? Like I left the house. I was in a good mood. Came out here. It was a nice day. Had some wine, some good conversation. It was nice.
He was honest, so I can't knock him. He was
told
an
you.
honest guy, but that was awful. Like, who talks about sex so much?
She was cute. I like her
because
vibe.
in
There was
all,
definitely
in
no
all the
second
other
date.
If she put on about
videos?
2-3 stone, I would definitely date her again.
What she talk about?
I think he
sex?
handled the grilling well. Although, like, I felt I couldn't really grill him. I just was trying to, like, I wanted him to confide in me, you know?
I think I did well, you know. I feel like throughout that whole thing, I got to know her a bit well. You get me? So it was nice. I thought I did good.
So the moment he walked in, I thought, you know what? Let me just ride it out.
It surprised me that she was a bit nervous still. She looked a bit rattled, not gonna lie.
You call her
I
off
think what
guard.
impressed me the most was
His honesty.
because
Yeah.
I genuinely like an honest man, but however, it didn't actually impress me what was coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Big man thing, I think she's definitely gonna rate me a 10, bruv. You get me? I'm the main event, how could she not?
10! I think some of that crack rubbed off on him.
That girl
Oh,
definitely likes
snap.
bad boys, bruv. I'm telling you, man them, bad man,
Crack
hit her
right
up, bruv. I'm telling you,
That's
she's on
crazy.
that.
This is a very generous score that I'm going to give him. I felt like he was opening up and honest, and I always want an honest man, but he has way too much trauma going on, and I'm not trying to mother him. Like, I just want a partner. So I'm going to give him a 3.
So, in this, that's a bad picture. She be looking way better in real life than her pictures. Through this, what I want y'all to see is, like, it is nothing wrong with being honest. It's nothing wrong with being yourself. Don't violate. Like, you know that a lot of this was just, like, the end when he said, I really don't give a fuck how this went. It's crazy. Like, now you're just being disrespectful. Be who you are. Don't change who you are for nobody. You know what I mean? That's what keeps you from being weird. Don't go into it with intentions of, oh, I'm trying to get some cheeks, know what I mean, or this better happen, or I hope I get a second date. If you don't think about those things and you just vibe, like, just genuinely enjoy the moment. Like, for example, I went skating yesterday. I didn't say to myself, I hope I have a good time. I hope I have a good time. Nah, I just went out there and I was skating, know what I mean, and just through skating, I enjoyed my time. I didn't keep saying to myself, I hope this goes well. I hope this goes good. I hope this goes. So that's the same thing when you're dealing with a woman, when you're on a date, when a girl's dealing with a guy. Just vibe. Know what I mean, just let it be. You know, just treat it as an experience. You know, and you'll enjoy it more. But anyways, hey man, it's your boy Ty Boogie. Until next time, make sure y'all comment some more videos y'all want me to react to below. Hit that like button for your boy. Download my app and subscribe. Hey man, it's your boy Ty Boogie. Until next time, out of here, man. Peace.